Good morning, everyone. Good morning, babe. Can you turn it down just a little bit, please?
Which one?
That one. And wipe.
phone?
No, your tablet. And wipe your nose. Where's the tissue? Alright. So, my bad. Alright, so I don't know how I'm gonna explain this. Give me a second, y'all. I ain't prepared, but I am prepared. Get in line. That's what it is. Get in line. Get in line. So, get in line is like getting in alignment, right? Picture one side is the good, another side is the bad. You got to be in alignment. You got to be equally yoked with yourself. You got to be able to see things equally within yourself. And in order to do that, you got to love yourself. You got to do the repairs for yourself. You got to understand yourself. You got to accept yourself. You have to acknowledge yourself. And when you do that, that means you understand you are both feminine and masculine, all right, due to DNA. So that means that you have to know how to tap in your feminine side and your masculine side. You got to be able to tap into being a adult and a child, okay? You got to tap into all of those things. Turn that one down just a little bit, please.
The phone.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And you got to better tap into that for yourself. Once you get an alignment in your life, right, then you're going to attract someone that's in alignment because they would have done the work themselves, right? So don't matter where you at in the world, your energy will be able to attract each other. It's like a magnet. You'll come together, okay? You'll magnetize together. So basically what I'm trying to say is this. When you meet the right person and both of you in alignment, right? You both are in alignment, so you're equally yoked. This is how alignment works. So pretend this one is the masculine and this one is the feminine. Alright? When you're equally yoked, you will know how to always stay in balance. So the masculine, feminine, always in balance. Always in balance. Right? So whatever energy you give, equal energy. But also remember, it goes in reverse. Alright? Goes in reverse. So what that means is this. As a man can be very masculine in his masculine ways and, fixing the car or changing the oil or taking out the trash or being firm in their decisions. A female can be very nurturing, soft and gentle, making sure that the family is, everybody is okay, checking on people feeling, emotions, and you making sure everybody feel at ease, right? At ease. But sometimes the female has to be a little bit on the masculine side where she's like, okay, think about talking to kids. You got to be firm. Like, do you do your homework? Do you do this? Do you do that? And the masculine can be like, hey, babies, are you okay? Are you all right? You need anything? If you need something, come to daddy. I got you. That's how it goes. When y'all both in alignment, you know how to stay in alignment no matter what direction you're on. So in order to do that, you have to be on the same beat, the same sound, the same tone, the same volume. So if I'm communicating with you, we communicate on the same frequency at all time. So when someone on the outside comes into your circle, your family circle, and they try to challenge your family circle, y'all know how to sing or play together. When you're not in alignment, right? When you're with somebody in alignment, y'all like this. You're like this. So when you're moving, can anybody understand that? Because there's a gap. There's no understanding. So when you're in a relationship with someone that is not equally yoked, right? You can't understand when someone shifts into their own frequency because there's no connection. You notice that they go different times in different ways? There's no connection. But when y'all are in alignment, the movements change as it goes. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to get at. Y'all not. Hold on a sec. What you about to do? Oh, okay. Sit in the chair over there. Take this stuff and sit in the chair. You want a pillow? Oh, is that how you respond? I'm going to ask the question again. You want a pillow?
Yes.
Yes, what?
No.
Okay. Here. Uh-oh. Somebody fall in love with me. Okay. But anyway. So, as y'all know, I talk about with Ye, right? And even though we don't communicate in a reality, it's in the spirit. However,
That one.
you want this one instead? Go ahead. Give me that one. Thank you. Alright. So, this is what I want y'all to understand. And I had explained this to him in the spirit. Because of how life situations is, it's like, okay, I have the godly way, and then we got the other way. We are both spirits, everyone in the world, okay, both spirits. The godly side of me don't want him. I know, right? Did she just say that out loud? Yes, I did. I told him before I'm telling you. But this is his confirmation. The godly side of me don't want him. Okay? It doesn't want him. You wanna know why? Because I love me. That's all I need. I love me. That's all I need. My godly side is all I need is me. Same for you. So on my godly side, I don't want him. I'm good. I can go in this world and do what I need to do by my goddamn self. However, the other side of me needs him. Okay? My godly side don't want him. But my other side needs him. I'm in alignment. Want, need. I'm in the middle. Okay? And let me explain the other side. You want to know why I need him? Because he knows how to trigger me. The right way. Okay, the right way. Every time when my golly says, I'm tired of your behind.
Red or blue?
Red. But my godly side is like, I'm tired of your behind. You're doing too much. You know what? Go do you. I'ma do me. I love me. You love you so much. Go do you. I love me so much. Because we kind of arrogant in that way. It's like we put ourselves on that high pedestal for ourselves. So it's like, I don't need you. I don't need, that's how we both act to each other. It's like, I don't need you. Shucks, I can do this by my goddamn self. Vice versa. However, the other side of me is like, I need you. Because you know how to trigger me the right way. You know how to get me in a point to look at life differently. Every time I be ready to push you behind out, you open up a door that I didn't realize was there to make me have to see life differently. And when you make me see life differently, it challenged me in a way to make me realize that, dang, I couldn't do that by myself if I would have done that on my own. You showed me that I needed that information. But if I was stuck in my own ways, I would never acknowledge it. Because there's nothing challenging me, because I'm already feeling like I'm on the top. And if I'm always feeling like I'm the best, how in the world am I understand anybody else? How am I gonna accept anybody else's opinions or their, or anything that or anything they come to me about? Because I'm already at the top. And when you at the top, you don't see nobody but yourself. So when I look at the other side, the part that makes me upset, he triggers me. And he made me. He knows how to bring me down off that pedestal. Cause the godly side of me is on a throne. I don't have to talk or speak to anyone. But the other side of me is that lower level, right? So it's like a fish. It's like he throw the reel up and pull me back down. Like, all right now, don't forget. You better recognize. We do that for each other. It triggers me in a way that brings out parts of me that I sometimes I could be afraid to show. And I'm not saying that I'm fearful, but on that side of you, it is fierce. See, on the godly side of you, you confident, nothing bother you, nothing faze you, it's you against the world. The other side, it brings out things that you never thought there was an issue. It brings out little things about you where it's like it could be so small, but that you couldn't see on this side. But he's that microscope that every time he makes me have to look at myself a different way and be like, I did not know that was there. How many of y'all have like a stain on your shirt that you didn't know was there till somebody pointed out? But like, you got something on your shirt. I ain't know that. That's where I need them. That's why we need each other. Because we keep each other in alignment. See, when you with the right person and you communicate with the right person and you with the right person, y'all know each other's tone. So when one is playing the instrument, the other one could be singing. When the other one is singing, the other one could be playing the instrument. When y'all making moves and stuff, both of you make moves at the same time, even though you might be going in different directions. When the other people come and try to attack y'all, you know the beat, you know the tone, you know the sound, so you don't allow nobody to stand up against you because you already know y'all in alignment. So it's like when you find that right person in your life, they challenge you in ways that make you see that I can be better. Maybe today I want to play this music. Maybe tomorrow, why you can't switch the music up? You can have a little old school with a little new school. Matter of fact, once we put it together, now you got the future. That's your kids. When y'all bring these things together and bring these sounds together and bring these notes together and bring this information together, you can create amazing sounds. And the beauty about creating amazing sounds is when you're in alignment, no matter what you do, the rhythm always stays the same, but it always sounds like a different song that's playing. How many of y'all have listened to, like, prime example, like gospel music? When you listen to like gospel music and the contemporary music, and contemporary music, it could be a love song to your in your relationship, or it could be a song to God. Two different things on the same beat. When you look at it, and y'all were, boy, excuse that sound if you heard it. Life, y'all, life. But think about it, contemporary music. Please don't do that again.
I didn't know it was coming.
I bet you did. Okay. I'm sorry. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But anyway. Alright. Contemporary music. Two different sounds. If you look at it, one is about a relationship, and the other one's about a relationship. One relationship with your significant other. The other is a relationship with God. Okay? Two different things, but they're in alignment with the same beat. One is godly and one is not, if you look at it. But if you pay attention, they all line up together. So it doesn't matter what direction you go in, along y'all keep each other in alignment. It's like tug of war. Sometimes it might feel like one is pulling one direction, the other's pulling another direction. But when you in alignment, no one can fall in the middle. And what I mean by that is this: when you're not in alignment, tug of war, someone always fall down. Okay? So always remember, one beat, one sound. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.